Hi everyone, and welcome to Color Street. I am Amanda Thomas and I am one of your senior director leaders on this beautifully polished team. And today I'm going to talk about the number one thing that allows us to all be in this business, which is our amazing product. So it's really important for you to know what corporate's language is to be able to describe the product, and it's really important that you're able to do that quickly and concisely as you share with new customers. You want them to be excited and you want them to get what the product is right away. So I have a quick little elevator pitch that I use to get people initially interested, and then as I'm applying samples, I'll kind of give them some extra little tips and tricks and things that we've learned along the way. So my quick elevator pitch for Color Street is, I say Color Street is a 100% high quality nail polish with base, color, and top coats all in one, and it's in a self-adhesive dry strip. It goes on in just minutes with no heater tools, and it gives you a salon quality manicure without the mess, the wait time, or the expensive cost. It is more chip resistant than wet nail polish, and it will last up to 10 days depending on your own nails and how harsh you are with your hands and what you do with your hands all the time. And when you're ready for your next beautiful set, you just simply use nail polish remover to take it off. So that kind of gives people an idea of what the product is and how they're getting into it. The one thing you should never, ever, ever do is call Color Street a sticker. It's not a sticker, it is 100% nail polish. And when you're saying a sticker, you're giving people the impression that there's some kind of adhesive that they're using to glue it to your nail, and that's not the case. It's actually the nail polish that is being used to adhere it to your nail. So then some of the other things that I would talk about, like as we're applying the strip to their hands, and it kind of depends on the questions. I kind of let them ask some questions, kind of see where the conversation's going, but here's some things that I like to mention. So once you apply Color Street, it does take 20 to 30 minutes to fully cure to your nail because the base coat is still just a little bit tacky. So during that time while you're waiting for it to cure, you don't want to wash your hands or use lotions or just do anything that's like really aggressive with your nails that may cause it to peel back and not adhere well. I always tell people when it's their first time, it's really easiest for the beginners to start with a glitter or design. They are much more forgiving and they hide any application errors that you may have. So I try and encourage them to lean more towards that. Now, if they're solids people, I can't say, I don't tell them that solids won't work for them. I just say it may take a little bit more practice and not to get frustrated if you use solids for the first time when you're doing Color Street. And in general, I tell people, it may take a time or two to get comfortable with using the product because it is something new to them. So don't get frustrated if it doesn't work the first time. And when you put that nail strip on your nail, if you don't like the way it is the first time you lay it down, you can pick it up and put it and replace it. So don't be afraid of it, but the glitters and the designs are much more forgiving. I tell them if they know that they are harsh on their hands, if they have a job that they're really using their hands a lot, or they just really don't baby their nails, I do tell them that it is perfectly okay to use a fast drying top coat to protect their manicure, and they can put that on every few days, just as you would any other nail polish. Or I also highly encourage them to try our own Clear as Day product on top, which works amazing, and then they're not dealing with the dry time. Obviously, some of the benefits of Color Street are that there's no dry time, so the Clear as Day allows them to not have a dry time. Many people are able to use either a nail strengthener or a ridge filler underneath their Color Street. Again, it kind of depends on their nails, it depends on the product, so it's something that they can try and see what works for them, but many people are able to do that. I always talk about removing the nail polish. So just like any other glitter or dark colored nail polish, if you have a glitter or dark colored Color Street, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to remove than the lighter colored ones. So for those, they can use 100% acetone, and 100% acetone in dip jars work really, really well. But I always kind of warn that if they're changing their nails a lot, acetone can be very drying on their hands. And I tell them my favorite nail polish remover to use is actually Mineral Fusion, and that is acetone free, and it's much more gentle on your nails, and it does a really good job of removing Color Street for me. There are 16 different sizes of strips, and the reason that there are the different sizes is so that it fits every different woman out there, it fits her nails. The strips can be stretched either across your nail or vertically to get a better fit. They are still flexible, so you can do that. And I also tell people you can actually use them on your toes as well. So don't forget to mention that they can use them on your toes. And if the strip is not wide enough for their big toe, if it's a strip without a pattern, they can actually turn it sideways and kind of fit around their toe, breaking the extra off with a cuticle stick. So Color Street also does have a list of frequently asked questions for our customers, and I'm going to post that, but I'm also going to go through it here really quick, read it to you, and then I will post it so you can take a look and have it for your own reference. But one thing that's really important that you remember is that you may find graphics out there on Pinterest, on Facebook, wherever, that were stylist created, and that stylist may not have the correct information when they created that graphic. So it's your responsibility to know what you're posting and know that what you're posting is in line with what corporate is also saying they believe is best for the product. So just a little bit of caution there. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Believe what comes directly from corporate. So again, I'll go through this really quick. So what are Color Street 100% nail polish strips? Color Street nail strips are real nail polish in a dry strip form with a base coat, color coat, and top coat in every strip. It's a quick and easy way to give yourself a salon quality manicure without any mess or wait time. What are Color Street nail polish strips made from? Color Street nail strips are made from 100% real nail polish. Please see product packaging to see complete ingredient listing. So that is key. I will have people ask me what the ingredients are because they're allergic to something, and I always make sure that they check the ingredients so that they can see themselves what is in our product. How long does it last? Although everyone's nails are different, your Color Street manicure can last up to 10 days. Color Street strips are more durable than liquid polish, so they are more chip resistant and last longer. How do I find the right size? A Color Street manicure consists of 2 sheets, each containing 8 double-ended strips. To find the correct size for your nail, simply check the strip against your finger, choosing the one that closest matches your nail. Gently stretch the strip horizontally to make it wider or vertically to make it more narrow for a perfect fit. What if it looks like it can just peel off? When you open the package, the strips are about 95% dry, which makes them flexible and repositionable. They need 15 to 30 minutes to completely set to your nails. How do I remove Color Street nail strips from my nails? Since our nail strips are made from 100% nail polish, you can use regular nail polish remover. What if I don't think I'd be able to apply it on my own? It takes a little bit of practice, but you'll get used to it quickly. Don't worry about making mistakes since you can reposition the strips during application. Where are Color Street nail strips made? Color Street is developed and manufactured in New Jersey, USA, and that is actually on every package, so made in the USA. And that is really key for some people. They love that we're made in the United States. And another great thing about being made in the United States is when we are manufacturing that product, we're not waiting for transportation time from another country. So our turnaround time is much more quickly, and we're also able to stay up on trends a little bit more quickly because we don't have that wait time. So if they design a new nail strip to meet a current fashion trend, we can be on the market much faster than we would be able to do if we were manufactured in another country. Are Color Street nail strips vegan? And these next 5, you're going to see a lot of graphics that may not be right. So this is where I'm telling you, you need to make sure you know what you're posting. So are Color Street nail strips vegan? Color Street is proud to affirm that it does not currently conduct, perform, or commission animal testing. However, Color Street has not undergone the testing for vegan certification, so we cannot make this claim. Are Color Street nail strips cruelty-free? Color Street is proud to affirm that it does not currently conduct, perform, or commission animal testing. Are Color Street nail strips gluten-free? Based on our vendor information, we do not use any wheat, i.e. gluten, ingredients. However, Color Street has not undergone the testing for gluten-free certification, so we cannot make this claim. Are Color Street nail strips 3 feet, 3, 5, 3, 8 free, etc.? No, Color Street nail strips contain low levels of toluene. Studies have shown that toluene is safe to use in nail polish because exposure risk is negligible. In addition, our nail strips are partially dry and the fumes from the chemical is largely reduced. Are Color Street nail strips safe to use on my pet? We strongly discourage using Color Street nails on your pets due to the fact that it is made from real nail polish and must be removed with nail polish remover. We cannot ensure that it is safe to ingest for anyone, but especially dogs, cats, and other furry friends. Are my Color Street nail strips resealable? This is a key one. Corporate stance is Color Street nail strips are designed to be a one-time use product. Products should not be resealed or saved as the product may not be reusable and the quality cannot be guaranteed. So that should be your answer anytime someone asks if they can save the strips. And I tell people right off that they are meant for a one-time use. But it is human nature for everyone to want to get what they're actually, get what they say they're paying for. And so they want to try and save their leftover strips. So I tell them, this is what I tell them when they say that. I say, if you try to save your leftover strips, there are absolutely no guarantees that they're going to work. The product is probably going to be more dried out and it's not going to be the same quality as the original use. It may be more difficult to apply. It may chip more quickly. It is not the same product after you have opened it and resealed it. But if you still want to try and save the extras, place them back in the original sleeve, press out the extra air, and seal the end, seal it with a flat iron or other heat source. So people want to know what to do, but I make sure I disclaimer it all over the place that they can try it, but it may not mean that that product is good to use again. And then finally, the last frequently asked question is, what is the shelf life of Color Street nail strips? And factory year shelf life is 1 year from the date of purchase when properly stored. Strips should be stored away from direct sunlight and at room temperature. It is possible that stored with favorable storage conditions, the product over a year old may still be in usable condition. And the other thing that I tell people when they're storing them, especially a stylist who may have more nail strips than the normal person, like make sure you're not like scrunching them into a box tightly because you're putting pressure on your nail strips, and that may affect the way that that top clear sheet peels off the top. So that's my training here on how to talk about the product. I hope that that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please make sure to reach out to your upline leader, and congratulations again on starting your new business.